Hello, dear students of English 8. Welcome to another very particular Zoom meeting of the class. It is for me more than a pleasure to welcome to you to this very important session of the class. Good afternoon, Orquídea. How are you today?
Good afternoon, teacher.
Okay, welcome to the session. Okay, so today we're gonna be based on Unit 10. Okay. We're going to be working, we're going to have a review from Unit 9, Unit 10, Unit 11, and Unit 12, and this session 10. Okay, this is a review, our first review. As you know, in every single session, we have an introductory video that actually bring us general ideas about the different contents, activities, and exercises that we're gonna be up to for this session. Okay, so we're gonna take a quick look at this video, at this introductory video, and then I will be explaining to you the content and exercise that we're gonna be focused on. Okay.
Hello, student. Today I'm going to show you the topic that we're going to discuss this coming week. Topic number one is talking about phrasal verbs. The second one is talking about modal verb. The next one is talking about time in the past. And the next one is talking about future tenses. And then we have talking about die plus. And the last one is talking about should plus past participle. So basically, those are the topics that we're going to discuss this coming week. But let me show you something essential, something important. So in here we have the phrasal verb, which do, but there's another option, there's another alternative to use those kind of phrasal verb. This one is not the only one with do, so we can use it with different verb. So, but let me tell you what is a phrasal verb. So this one is like two pattern. So the number one we have a verb and preposition. So this is the way that we can make a phrasal verb. Let me tell you an example. So we have the number one, do down. So this one it's different from when we have just the verb do and the preposition down. So but together we have like do down. It's mean criticize someone or something. So we have another example. My son, stop doing yourself down. This is another one. So the next phrasal verb we have do over. It's mean it up. Or her shop was done over by street again. So and the next one we have do up, fasting or plus. And the next meaning is do your co-op before you go outside. So on the next one we have do away with. So the meaning of this phrasal verb is abolish, or it's time to go to do away with the death penalty. And in the next one is do out, decorate something, or they have the living room done out in blue. So and the next one we have do without. So the meaning is like manage without something one needs. And the last definition or meaning is like she can't do without a bicycle. Then we have the modal verb.
Okay, so for today, thank you so much for watching the introductory video. You can have a complete quick view in the platform because of the time. Okay, so in here we're gonna be learning about grammar and English. Today I'm going to teach you how to ask for and give advice when we have some troubles and issues we ask, or vice versa, we give advices. Okay? So in English, asking for advice, we have some common expressions that you might use in English. For example, I've got a bad toothache. What did you suggest me? What did you advise me to do? What should I do? What ought I to do? What's your advice? If you were me, what would you do? That is for asking advice. But if you want to give advice, you can use the following expressions. If I were you, the conditional, I would go to the dentist. Why don't you go to the dentist? You'd better brush your teeth regularly. You up to, or you should avoid eating sweets or candies. If you take my advice, you'll go to the dentist. It might be a good idea to brush your teeth on a regular basis. I advise you to brush your teeth on a regular basis. I advise you to brush your teeth on a regular basis. Have you thought about seeing a dentist? Also, we can refuse or decline to give advice. And we have some other expressions for it. I don't know what to advise. I'm afraid. I wish I could suggest something, but I can't. I wish I could help. I'm, af- I'm afraid I can really help you. Things to remember about asking for and giving advice. Advice, it's a verb, but also it could be used as a noun, okay? Example, I advise you to learn English. You will undoubtedly need it in your higher studies. Advice, it's a noun too, as I mentioned to you. Example, my father gave me this piece of advice when I was young. Never give up. Up to has nearly the same meaning as should. The only difference is that up to refers to a moral or eternal obligation, but sure, it's more of an advice. Example, you up to stop smoking. You should stop smoking. You'd better is the short form of you had better. Study the dial. And here we have a dial related to uh, giving and asking for advices in English. Eh, Orquídea, you're going to be the student and I'm going to be the teacher. Okay?
Okay, teacher.
One, two, three. Go ahead.
My
Um,
stu Terry English and thing I should comment about what do you advise me to do?
I think you should try this website. It's a fantastic website for beginners. I heard.
I heard about if bad is bad. What do you think I should start with?
You'd better start with the lessons, then try the exercise, okay? That is a short dialogue between a student and a teacher related to these giving and receiving advices, okay? Also, we're gonna have a video tutorial describing experiences in English. Then you can have a complete look at the in the platform. Because of the time, we're not gonna play it as well. Also, we're gonna have another video tutorial related to talking about past events, okay? And here we're going to listen to Mary talking about her special days, okay? Past events.
Saturday, I grabbed at 5:30. I took a shower and then had a cup of coffee and a sandwich for breakfast. I went to the park and I threw my kite. delicious lunch. Rice, potato, chicken, salad, and I drank some juice. After that, I went to the supermarket. I bought some sausages, bread, and soda. Then I watched television and I went home at 8 o'clock. Pay attention.
Okay, very good. We use the simple past to express events in the past. And here we have some sentences. They went to the zoo. Ellos fueron al zoológico. He ate an ice cream. Él comió un helado. They saw a giraffe. Ellos vieron una jirafa. And here we're going to listen to Peter and we're going to complete with the correct verb. Saw, ate, went. Okay, for example, last Saturday I got up at 8:30. I took a shower and I had chocolate, toast and cheese for breakfast. I went to the zoo. There I saw many animals like bears, lions, crocodiles, and giraffes. After that, I I went to the pool. I ate a delicious ice cream. I had a wonderful time there. Okay? That will be the completion of the paragraph related to Peter with his adventure at the zoological. Also, we're going to be talking about phrasal verbs in English as we watch in the introductory video. Phrasal verbs in English are phrases that indicate actions. They are generally used in spoken English and informal text. Examples such as verbs include torn down, come across, and run into. Phrasal verb consists of a verb and a preposition or an adverb. For example, verb, preposition, get up, okay, levantarse. Go through, experimentar. Write down, transcribir. Take after, tomarlo después. Sometimes phrasal verb consists sorry. Sometimes phrasal verbs consist of three elements: a verb, a preposition, and a preposition number one or adverb number one, and then another preposition or adverb number two. For example, look forward to, esperar que, put up with, colocar con, sitting for, eh, establecer para. Okay, so in here we have those phrasal verbs that it means change totally in Spanish and also in English. When added to the verb, the preposition or adverb may change completely the meaning of the verb. As I was telling you, here are some examples. Look for is like search or seek. He is looking for his keys. Él está buscando sus llaves. Look up to, have a great deal of respect for a person. His father in his model, he is the person he looks up to. Su padre es su modelo. Él es la persona que él tiene respeto por. Look forward to, await eagerly, anticipate with pleasure. She is looking forward to visiting Paris. Ella está esperando ansiosamente de visitar París. Look up is try to find a piece of information by looking in a book or in a computer. She didn't understand the word, so she looked up in her dictionary. Ella no entendió la palabra, así que buscó el significado en el diccionario. Okay? Those are the meaning of phrasal verbs in English. Also, we're going to have a video tutorial, English phrasal verbs for everyday life. Okay, we're going to take a quick look at this video tutorial.
my car broke down again, and I ended up cutting my bus. I had just picked it up from the mechanic a few days ago, but the repair didn't hold up. Can you believe it? The car engine gave out again. I can't rely on my car any longer to get me where I need to go. It just wears me out. Oh, sorry to hear that. I really need to buy a new car. I started putting aside money every week. I earn money freelancing online in my free time. Wow, that sounds great. But I can't keep up with my studies this way, and I always fall behind. I have to catch up on my classes all the time. As soon as I buy the car, I'll give up the job and focus on my studies. Hey, Lisa and I are going to a concert next weekend, and I have an extra ticket. Would you like to come along? I'm afraid I can't. I'm flying out to Canada next weekend for a cousin's wedding. Really? You're not afraid of flying anymore? Of course I am. I'm freaking out just thinking about flying. But I'm trying to get over my fear. I'm not going to run away from it any longer. I've decided to step out of my comfort zone. Fear is not going to hold me back from now on. Not anymore. I just don't want to miss out on the chance to do so many wonderful things just because of my fears. I'm now ready to take on a new challenge. That's a great idea. Yes, go for it. Open yourself up to new experiences. You're going with Brian, right? I'm going with my sister. Brian and I split up a while ago. I'm the one who decided to break things off with him. I really didn't know that. But you have been going out with him for so long. Isn't there any chance for you to get back together? No, it's over between us. He let me down. I used to think he was my soulmate. We couldn't keep away from each other. But our relationship started to fall apart gradually. He turned out to be very selfish and rude. He began to think that the world was revolving around him. He was obsessed to stand out wherever he went. I am exactly the opposite. I prefer to blend into the crowd. He was showing off most of the time, trying to make a really big impression on everyone.
Okay, so that is a video tutorial that actually we have some phrasal verb with its meaning in different contents and different conversations that we might use when we want to have or when we want to strike up a conversation. Okay, related to this content, guys, you're gonna be assessed by making a 15 words essay describing an event. Okay, so in here you're gonna write down an essay that contains 15 words, no more and not less. Okay, you're gonna be talking about an event. It could be a party, it could be a meeting, it could be a celebration, it could be a holiday. It's up to you. So you're gonna be writing this essay, and then I'm gonna be checking and I will be providing you your score. Okay. Also, in here we have the modal verbs. We have modal verbs should have and shouldn't have, positive and negative, and those are past modals of regret and English, right? So we have a mix of different grammar tenses. Let's remember that is a general review from Unit 9, Unit 10, Unit 11, and Unit 12. And in here, we're going to be also expressing a reason. When you want to express a reason in English, we have some words that we might include in order to express a very specific reason. And here we have the word because, and we use the word because to strike up a conversation that we used and want to provide it counts, right? Example, I was worried because Tolly was late. Because of. When we use because, we only use it with the subject pronoun. Instead of because of, we use it with a noun. This is a preposition, so that is not followed by a clause with a verb. It is followed by a noun, as I mentioned to you, or noun phrase. Example, she was late because of the traffic. The traffic in this case is uh, the noun phrase, okay? I was tired because all the hard work. All the hard work is the noun phrase, okay? Also, we have the word as, since, and those are conjunctions word that we use in a formal way, and this is the equivalent with so. As and sin are synonym with the word so. Example, at it's raining again, we'll have to stay at home. Since it's too late, I think we should stop now. Both of them are used when the reason is already well known, and or it is less important that the rest of the sentence. These clauses often begin the sentence. It could be at the beginning or also in the middle. Okay, the placement of as and since, it could it traditionally could go at the beginning, but sometimes they could go in the middle of the sentence. Okay, since I speak no German, we have to communicate in English. The sentence, these clauses often, sorry, since it's too late, we should leave it for tomorrow. It's very noisy here since we live close to a motorway compare, okay? And here, if you notice, the word since is in the middle. So for some cases, those words, they could be placed in the middle and not at the beginning, but it depends on the contents of the sentence, of course. Also in here, we have das, which is a synonym of the reason why. My car's broken. That's the reason why I came walking. I didn't know she was your sister. That's why I didn't talk to her. You speak very good English. Oh yes, I forgot your mother's English. That's why. Okay, also that's the reason, and that's why we can use it to express a reason in English. Okay? Also, you're gonna have another video tutorial about giving reasons. This is for you to enhance your knowledge and be a little bit more clear with the grammar. And we're gonna take a quick look at this video tutorial for you to have a better idea how to express reasons in English.
Give reasons for something. There are a few keywords that are most important when giving reasons. Here are two examples to introduce two of those keywords. I like Pizza Hut because it has good food. Since the food is so good, many people go there. Because and since have the same meaning, but since is more formal. These words are always followed by a subject and then a verb. Because it is the subject and has is the verb. Since the food is the subject and is the verb. Here are another two examples to introduce two more keywords. Due to the crowds, Pizza Hut is always busy. It's a popular food chain because of the good recipes. Due to and because of have the same meaning, but it is important to remember that due to often has negative connotations. These keywords are all followed by a noun or noun phrase. Due to the crowds is a noun, because of the good recipes, a noun. also always followed by a noun or a noun phrase. In this case, it's Big Mac. The final example is the reason that people go there is to eat the food. The reason that or why and is the important part of this phrase. Now, you can practice on your own. Try to think of different businesses or places in your city. Why are they popular or not popular? In your next class, you can explain these reasons to your classmates in detail.
Okay, very good. And here we have some examples about how providing reasons using those words, do, to, because of, because, since, as. Okay, and then if you notice, some of them place at the beginning and some of them are not placed, sorry, in the middle. And at the very end of this session, guys, we're gonna have an evaluated exercise. This is part of the accumulative process. You're gonna match by selecting the phrasal verb to the image, okay? That it will be easier for you to do it, and you will have two attempts. If you fail in the first one, you're gonna have the second attempt to make it better. Do we have a question related to the session, Carlos, Orquídea, Vanessa? For next weekend, we're gonna have the last Zoom meeting because session 13, that will be your final exam. Okay, just for you to remember, and always remember to be on time with your sessions and complete your evaluated exercise on time. Do we have a question, Orquídea, Carlos?
No, teacher.
Okay, so it means that everything is clear. Okay, very good. For those students who were not able to get joined to the Zoom meeting, let's remember that if you miss out the Zoom meeting, there is always available this linking part here in the platform. To just basically click on it, and then it will take you out to the Zoom meeting that you missed out, for you to have a complete recap about the session that you guys missed. Okay, but if you do not have any question, let me tell you, thank you so much for your time, and it was a pleasure to have you in this Zoom meeting. Have a great Saturday evening. Okay, goodbye. Have a great Saturday evening.
Bye, teacher.
Okay, bye.